Hello and welcome to Swamp Island. This is the Swampland series and we've just got up in October. So I think the first thing that we need to do is just go and have a look and see how our new abode is coming along. Oh yeah, it's moving. Oh, we missed a bit there. We'll have to sort that out. It's probably die off with the fact that there's no water. And you can see this is a little bit uneven there from where we've got to fix up all those little things as well, but in any case, let's have a look and see what we've got here. Right, so required materials, planks, 990 litres worth of planks, so we need to bring another pallet of planks over. So having saved that, those 2 pallets of planks was a good move. Of course, we must probably produce more planks, but still. There we go. So we'll take one of those across. In fact, we'll take 2 across. We'll put 1 in. Don't know how many, whether we're going to need. I suspect we'll need long planks for the roof. But let's go and pick that up and take that across. Get that done. And we've got no logs in the sawmill. The sawmill is empty, so we have a plan to work on logging in this area, and I'll explain that to you in a little while. Let's get this done first. We want to get moving out of our tent and into something a little bit more solid. Still too high. There we go. We also want to see if we can get another crawfish operation going today sometime. So we've got lots to do, lots and lots to do. So let's get this done. Yeah, not exactly the speediest machine, but I like it. I like it a lot. This JCB. Oh, what do we do? We've got enough. We've got plenty of fuel in there. It's not going to use huge amounts of fuel. It's just running up and down around here. There we go. That should be operating now again. Yeah, hopefully. See, I can't see that it might go onto the roof. So if we keep an eye on that, if that's started to go across the roof, then we will know that we're most probably not going to need long planks, and we can start selling these 3 off. Nice little bit of extra cash if we can do that. Right, let's park this. Let's put this away. The other thing I want to do is there are some old sheds available, wooden sheds, which I would like to get put up here somewhere, just to keep our equipment under cover. I don't think they're going to cost us a lot of money to get put up, but we'll see. Yeah, hopefully we'll get through a lot of this today, but certainly in this episode and the next episode. Right, my next priority is to get the sawmill up and running again, and this is what I'm going to do. So let's get our Zito out, and we'll start right here. So you'll see that we've got a lot of these dead trees, a lot of this dead wood around the place. So I think the first thing to do is to get that all sorted out. There's loads of it around. keep us busy for ages. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go around and we are going to get those sorted out. So without further ado, let's start cutting these down. So I think if we've got to look for them in twos basically. Sometimes there'll be threes or fours that are close enough together. So let's get our chainsaw out and if I've done that, it's going to fall right in front of that one. That's fine. So we'll cut this one so that it falls that way as well. Once again, I'm not really looking to see which way I want it to fall. It would have been easier for them to fall that way because they would have been closer together. It's not too much of a problem there. Right, so let's get those sorted out. So this was the first one here, so there should be a stump to be sorted out there. Yep. I'm not going to worry too much about the stumps in the swampland area because I don't think we'll be building anything there. But yeah, I suppose we should need, because we're probably going to be travelling through, taking the tractor through there quite often, so try and get them out as much as possible. So basically we're just managing the farm or managing the forest, should I say. Why is that not want to clear off? Maybe it's just the way should be, I don't know. It's the second one here. So what we'll do is we'll do this. Now that you know more or less what we're going to do now, then we'll go on to some other things and we'll finish off the nitty-gritty of it while we are offline. Right. Let's get a little bit closer to here and yeah, see, that one cuts off properly. I'm not sure why this one didn't. The thing is, we might get a whole lot less for it if we can't get it sorted out. Alright, we will leave that be. So let's get rid of that and jump into the Z-Tor. We'll pull those across to the sawmill, get that going. And as I said, we'll go and sort out all the other little bits and pieces. We'll go and have a look at our crawfish quickly. There should be a couple of pallets there to go in. And where we now jump out. So let's get this one done first. try and get them level. There we go. And we'll drag them in. Just don't want to knock over our stock. I should build something that it will go around. Oops. That's the only thing I don't like about this, is that it doesn't allow. I think there might be a way to change that over so that it doesn't automatically release. I'll have to check that in the workshop. We'll just drag it in through the winch. There we go, it was just like millimeters away. In any case, we will continue with that offline. So that'll be the operation of getting wood into. We'll be looking to thin out the forest, or just to take down all the dead wood to start with, and then we'll see where we are after that. Right, so the next thing is to go and get the so we need to go and get the crawfish collected, and then some of the wood collected so that we can go and sell that, all the wood beams and the wood product. Right, so where are we now? So what I did do, still trying to work out a way of, I know once we got a few of these boats in the water and these little production facilities, we're going to need to find them. So what I've done here is I've put out 2 cones so that I know if I position myself in there, if I just head straight through there, I should come up, not exactly to it, but in an area good enough to be able to see where it is. So there I can just see the edge of the pallet that is ready to be collected. So there's only one there. Yeah, so I was probably looking at about one every month stroke day. We are putting more bloodstock or broodstock in, so you can see that that is diminishing. So we should get a decent amount out, but we need to get a couple of these going. Quite a few of these going, in fact, so that we can supply who we need to supply. And I'm really going to seriously consider putting in a farm shop of some sorts. Or a farm kiosk along the side of that road. Don't get a lot of traffic, but we are towards the end of the maps. We might get people come across. I'm hopeful that we will. There's a stump that we need to get rid of. I think what I'll do is I'll pull this trailer out into the middle somewhere so that it's easier to load the wood stock on as well. There we go. Get that done. There we go. Right, so we've got that all sorted out. Let's get into our JCB, and we'll load that up. Wondering whether we shouldn't put that in. I think we might put that in right at the back. Actually, yeah, we'll put that right at the back with the normal planks. I think we'll be able to get that all on. So I wonder if we'll be able to lift 3 of these onto there. I doubt it, but we'll find out. Eventually. Yeah, so that's the last time you'll have to sit and watch that. Alright. It does make for a good laugh now and again though. Watching the fellows struggle. Right, let's get in and get this done. Right, so we'll fold it all up and we'll see you at the store. Right, so we're just about at the store now. Nice little spread of product to go in there. See how much we make. Where are we now? 57,000, just over 57,000. We'd hope to be in the 60s after this lot. Yeah, here we go. $1,700. So this is the normal planks. 6,500, and this is the long planks and beams. $20,000. Oh, that's nice. I forgot we had the beams on there. They make a big difference. So that's a nice little day's, a nice little bit of income for the day. Right, let's get back to this, to the island, and we'll see you once we're there. Right, here we are back at the island. So let us jump out. It looks like the roof's up on our hut. It certainly is. What does it need now? Wood beams, 20 planks long. Yeah, we knew we were going to need long planks somewhere along the line, so we've got to put one of those in. I wonder where they put the roof up with that, but where they're going to use the long planks. Oh, I don't know. I do not know. We will see. We will see. And then the last act would be to try and build a shed somewhere here for our vehicles. I'm thinking in this little area here, so it's close to where we're going to be living. And we can use the top area for any other productions that we might want to do. Put these in one at a time. Like any of the others, it's probably going to require at least 2. Luckily, I didn't try and sell these planks. Yeah, we need to flatten that out a little bit. Smooth it out. In fact, let's do that now quickly. Standing in the wrong place again. It looks a bit better. Indeed. Much better, much better. Right, so now let's have a look and see what we can do and if we can afford to put up a shed of sorts. We will leave the building of a crawfish operation to the next episode. It'll still be in the month of October, but I think the loading of the wood took so long. I think we can probably end this just after we've built this shed, if there's a shed that'll suit us. I don't want anything posh or hugely expensive. I want something that is wooden, because that fits in with where we are and what we have around us. Let's have a look. That's 15,000. Let's have a look and see. Yep, a little bit of smoothing is going to need to be done, and there we go. Oh, wrong one. Can I recover this? Always check, always check. Not exactly smooth. Looks like a little bit of a... it looks like it'll be okay. Let's have a look and see. Is this going to fit in here with the white tires? Maybe not. Maybe it needs to go in this one here. That looks a bit wider. Didn't think of that, did we? Yep, it does. There we go. Not too bad. Fits in okay. Well, I think that's where we're going to end this episode. So thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. And we'll catch you in the next one. Cheerio.